Welcome to my talk, Ms. Pooja. And I'm sure that today we will have a good discussion on the preparedness of our school for this transition, which is happening from CBSE to IBPYP. So my first question to you is, what do you think? How we are looking forward? What is TD going to look like in our system?
So according to me, transdisciplinary is a kind of system wherein we don't have any subject boundaries. So we take up a centralized theme and all the topics, subjects, English, Hindi, Maths, EVS are integrated and taught. So that is our current understanding of transdisciplinary. And we've been working towards this. We've had some workshops and kind of tried to reorient ourselves. So I think we're pretty prepared to face it. Plus, we will also have a set of workshops which will further, enhance our understanding of the PYP system.
It seems that you are having an understanding of transdisciplinary themes, TD system. But what is the preparedness of our school to take up this transition?
So, in this current session, we have done 2 projects in the form of transdisciplinary. We took them completely in this format. I would not say completely, but quite so. We picked up one theme and all the subjects, languages and maths were integrated with that and taught. And the feature that was different is we tried to integrate our skills. Like suppose there was a topic, plants, which was going on. So as a language teacher, I asked my children to make posters on how to save plants. So, we have a fair idea, and I think that is how transdisciplinary
when we talk about the TD themes, we have to have a lot of collaborative work. So, how you are facilitating in your timetable the time for this collaboration? Is it going to be so easy?
So, there will be some changes that will be required. Currently, this year has been completely online, and we've had our sessions on online MS Teams. So MS Teams does give us some, they gave us some options wherein we made groups. The children were already in those groups, and then there were some collaborative activities. Then towards the end, I think in the month of January, we got the option of breakout rooms from MS Teams. So that was an added feature. It facilitated collaboration. But we feel that in the new session, we will require some more time for collaboration. So we are looking at increased length of period duration. So sessions could be 50 minutes or 55 minutes instead of 40 minutes.
So I think this PYP with the TD themes into it is going to bring a little more wider perspective for our children. The children will become a little more bigger inquirers. They'll become more of inquirers. It will be more of student led, where the collaboration and cooperation also is going to be a very important part. But the teachers also need to be prepared. So what do you feel? What are the challenges and what are the opportunities in our system for the teachers and students to be ready to accept this change and this transition?
Challenges, the biggest challenge is we have to reorient ourselves completely. So with the few workshops that we've had, there have been certain shift in the mindset. Plus, of course, we are looking forward to the PYP workshops, which will bring about further change in the thinking. And another thing what we feel is that, now we have to kind of change the way we are looking at everything. We'll have more of presentations, then we'll have to have more of activities. And for every activities, we have to develop rubrics for every activity, which have to be discussed with the children and then made. So currently what we were doing is the teachers were making the rubrics and sharing. But now there has to be this kind of a change. And instead of being more teacher-led, it has to be more student-led. So
when we talk about it's going to be more student-led, and it's going to be inquiry-based, and we want the transdisciplinary themes to come into the picture. So how are you going to give this? How the children are going to decide what they want to learn? Because we are so used to making the teacher-centric classes where the teacher dictates all the terms and conditions. The teacher becomes an authority. But now with the IBPYP coming in, how are the teachers going to unlearn and relearn kind of a thing? Because the teachers are seasoned. with a set pattern, how are we going to create that learning and unlearning and then relearning kind of a thing?
So the themes have been provided to us by the PYP. We have 6 transdisciplinary themes. Now, when we started working on it, we understood that there is an element called provocative questions. So, to make it more student-led, we have to ask children certain questions to probe, to let them think about it, and then when they come up with what they think, what they want to learn, you have to ask questions accordingly. And then the class proceeds in that manner. So what I understand is maybe it could be different for different sections, because every child in the class may not think in the same way.
But we want every child to be inquirer. We want
Yes.
every child to think. We want them to be thinkers, not the learners only.
Yes, sir.
Now, we should shift from learning to thinking. If they're able to think, they'll be able to research better. If they research better, they will know better. That will be knowledge will be going up automatically. So what I'm wanting to ask you is, when we talk about the student-centric or student-led classroom, how much importance are we giving to the students? Because in our system, luckily, fortunately, being a society-run school, we were already having difference from other CBSE schools. We were having a essential question kind of a thing in our system. Essential questions, more or less like the provocative questions only, where the children can start thinking, they come up with something different altogether. So how we are going to put it into the transdisciplinary themes?
So we have to,
Because each subject has to be included into it.
see, we have to teach the children to question themselves, to question their learnings. That okay, if this is like this, why is it like this? That will develop the spirit of inquiry in the children. Plus, when we talk of the subjects, like when we talk of languages or we talk of maths, then even when they have to be taught separately, we have to go the TD way. Like there also we need to have those lines of inquiry, we need to have certain provocative questions. Then we need to encourage the children to think more, to research more, to ask questions. So when they question that why is a noun like this, or they have to link from one concept to the other concept. So I think we will be able to do it. But of course we will need more training, we will need more hand holding.
I think we are going to have, we have lined up the training for all the teachers next month. All 50 teachers in 2 different sets will be trained. I think we are working on it in a very systematic manner altogether. And I'm sure it's going to be very successful. And the teachers like you all, it's really going to be a very smooth transition from CBSE to IBPYP. Thank you so much for sparing your time today early in the morning. I know you're busy with the result compilation for this session, but yet you took out the time. Thank you so much.
The pleasure is
Namaste.
Thank you, sir.